It is the middle of our 6th grade year, and I'm really looking into what has been working really well and we will continue with for next year. And then what do I think I'm going to need to switch up and therefore start doing some research for what's new in 7th grade. So today I'm letting you know what I think will not be continuing with us moving into 7th grade and why. Why are we going to switch some things up? So let's get started. First up is cursive. We have been doing cursive since 2nd grade. My daughter knows how to write cursive. She doesn't really like it and she doesn't use it a lot. And the way life is right now with computers being so imperative, I'm not sure that she needs to know any more about cursive. Again, she can write in cursive and she can read cursive. And so we are not going to be taking the time next year in 7th grade to actually do cursive unless I find out that she is not able to continue reading it. And then we will go back to incorporating cursive into our days. But right now I'm not planning on continuing on cursive because I want to focus on some of the other subjects, and the time that she's using for cursive could actually be used for something else. Now, another thing that we are not going to continue in 7th grade is spelling. We have been using the 180 days of spelling and it's fine. It's doing its job. She's doing really well with spelling right now. And again, I think that time that we are focusing on spelling right now can be used for other subjects. So as long as her spelling continues to improve, as long as she doesn't have a slide back with spelling, we won't be doing a formal spelling curriculum. Now, she will still be required to be able to spell the words correctly. And if I notice that she is sliding back, we will reintroduce a spelling curriculum. But for right now, I'm not planning on having a formal spelling curriculum in 7th grade. We will be having a formal vocabulary curriculum in 7th grade, but not a formal spelling curriculum. Now, we also are not continuing with master books science. We have used the God's Design series since 4th grade and we have loved it. We have done the God's Design Life, God's Design Heaven and Earth, God's Design Physical World, and God's Design Chemistry and Ecology. We're going to finish this up this year. And we really like it. It worked so well for those elementary grades. It is designed for 3rd through 8th grade. The way it is set up is a very short read. And then for your 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, you read this and do whatever's in the blue box. For your 6th through 8th graders, you read this, do the blue box and the green box. And it hasn't worked out as well as I anticipated for 6th grade. And as much as we love this God's Design series, the short chapters, easy lessons, hands-on, we need more. I was thinking that we could go back and do some of these again and really focus on those green boxes and what they have for 7th and 8th grade. But I'm not convinced that is really going to be the best for my daughter. So as much as I have loved this series and truly loved it for the elementary, I don't truly love it for the middle school. So we will continue working through these in 6th grade. And then when we move into 7th grade, I am currently searching for another science to move into. We will not have finished all of the physical world by that time, and that's okay. This just is not working as well for 6th grade as it did for the elementary. So if your kids are in elementary, I highly recommend this God's Design series. Do the experiments. They are a lot of fun. And if you want to know more information about this God's Design series, please make sure that you are subscribed because I'm coming out with a video for all 4 books within the series and what we liked and didn't like with those. So currently I am doing research and looking for another science for my middle schooler as we're moving into 7th grade. She loves the experiment. And so I am looking for an experiment heavy curriculum. We need to get our hands on. What made me realize that this was not working very well is she told somebody she didn't like science. And I was like, what? Because science used to be one of her favorites. She loved doing those experiments. And so I did sit down and have a conversation with her about, why are you saying you don't like science? It used to be one of your favorites. What happened? And that jump from 5th to 6th grade, from those blue boxes to the green boxes, didn't work for us. And the blue boxes are now too young. The green boxes are now too old. And so we are looking for something else, which is kind of sad for me since I like this so much. And now we have writing. We are using IEW structure and style. This is the first year that we have used those videos by Mr. Poudbois for structure and style. And she doesn't love them. I was looking for that unicorn, the unicorn for writing, and I was hoping that the videos having a different teacher would be that, and she just doesn't like the videos. Sometimes you have to sit there for 50 minutes, for 40 minutes, watching him teach another class. And I can see how that can get to be difficult for to stick with the attention to it and to follow along and not have your mind wander. And so I'm looking for a different writing curriculum that is something that has more individualized attention. And so we are probably going to move away from this. I can't say 100% we are because I haven't found that other writing curriculum yet. And so I don't want to say automatically we will be ditching IEW because I'm not sure. I know that there are those writing curriculum out there where there are videos and then there are also the live courses. There are so many different writing curricula out there. So if you have something that you love for a reluctant writer in middle school, please make sure that you leave those comments down below. And if you're looking for something, please make sure you check out the comments because this community has been so extremely helpful to me in the past with different recommendations. And so I love them. Thank you so much and keep them coming. I am researching every one that you give me so that I can find what I think will work best for my daughter. But I'm pretty sure we will be leaving structure and style. It has helped her because of those lists. Each week you get a checklist of what needs to be included in your story. And so it really helps you look for how to dress up, how to include adverbs, how to not use banned words or weak verbs, or how to use because clauses and who which clauses. So those really do help. What those checklists help, but it's also easy to just write to the checklist rather than really thinking about what you're writing and really reading your story to make sure that it all makes sense. It is so easy to just be able to check off, I have a because clause in every paragraph. I mean, who cares whether it really makes sense? Who cares whether it really goes there? It's there and it's on my checklist. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with IEW, but I don't think that we will be continuing with it. So how is your school year going? Please let me know down below. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.